Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Play. Today we're taking a look at the Bushido Risen Sun 2-player starter set for the new edition of Bushido. If you haven't watched my review and unboxing the starter set, you can go up here in the cards and check it out. And it does give a basic overview of the game. But for the first turn, we're going to walk through the anatomy of a card, how the turn structure and movement works, and then running through a battle between the Prefecture of Ryu, which is sort of like the good guy clan. They're like the good guy samurais. Pretty traditional, and the Edo clan. No, the civilized folk, yeah. And then the Edo clan, who are the snake-worshipping devil people. They're another samurai clan that's, let's just say, they're trucking with the snakes. Well, some of them have snake bodies and snake legs, and stuff's getting weird down in Innsmouth. So anyway, I'll show you the table, and show you the contents of the starter set, and get this underway. So here we are getting set up for our first game of Bushido Risen Sun. So what do you need? You need a 24-inch play surface to put it on a 2x2 board. A lot of folks who I've seen online have been having a hard time getting one, and my recommendation was, if you know a bunch of people that are getting into the game, go get a 4x4 board in a design that you like, or a mat in a design you like, and then cut it into 4. And you'll have all the mats you need for running some basic events and having a gaming night and being ready to rock and roll, and they'll probably cost you less per mat than they would to try and find 24-inch mats. This is a Deep Cut Studios mat. It's actually for a game that's a wizard dueling game that we played here on the channel. You can check out the Let's Play that in the same playlist this one's in. And then we have some zones to control here. I'll talk about that when we get to the actual mission structure. You don't have to have these. They're 4-inch zones. I made them just by tracing out 4-inch circles from Plascraft wooden board plastic card to make these like actual zones, and I just mount them on CDs. Old AOL CDs. No, they're not AOL CDs. Those don't exist anymore. Just old actual CDs for things I would never use again. Like McAfee antivirus software or something like that. And then these are like just marking where you're actually able to like score an objective later on. So I made those, not available for purchase. And I got a selection tray on the side here, also from Plascraft, and some crates and barrels that were available from, who's that, Pegasus Hobbies, some of the pre-painted ones. So that's where all the gubbins have come from that aren't in the box. Then I have my little 45 rice warband. From the Ito clan, we have Kinu Ito. She's like a little sorceress. Izas, the Hebi assassin, and then my Ashigaru Ishi. And then they have a variety of attachment cards. So here we've got 40 rice. It's 16, 10, and 14 total. And then on top of that, you can have different attachments, enhancements that are either a skill or an equipment. So he's emboldened. Attached model gains bravery when targeting a model with poison markers. They can reroll feared tests. And then we have Uwami's Tooth, which is an equipment enhancement. Discard model, this model made reroll a damage roll and then discard this card on Ishii. Finally, we have Inducted into the Priesthood, which gives channeling to Kinu. It's not really going to do its other things because there's no other Shisei on the table, which is like the name for her like priestess type. But it's restricted to her. It's her only like, it's a unique upgrade just for her. And then Orochi's Vengeance, which is an event which can be played during the game. Choose an enemy model with the immunity to poison trait that's within 3 inches of a friendly Shisei. They lose an activation counter. So I can make somebody lose activation counters if they're immune to poison. And then my Blood of Orochi, I have some counters on this. I can hand out poison to models based on the amount of like basically snake blood that I have. And both Kinu and Isis both have the Blood of Orochi trait, meaning I have 2 tokens to put on models in my warband during the start phase. Then finally, I've got my handy little reference card here, which gives me all the stuff for doing a shooting attack. So your difficulty number, your challenge number based on the size of the target, and then all the modifiers. And then this is my damage chart. So the success level of the attack, and then a 2d6 roll with modifiers to see how much like actual hit points and damage I do. And then finally, my little A5 scale big print rulebook. It's exactly the same as the Full Skies one. No difference whatsoever, and nice and legible. Look, the print isn't even tiny. They upsized the print, so it's nice and easy to look through. And then on the other side, we've got the Prefecture of Ryu. On the Prefecture side, we have Hiromasa, who's a Ashigaru Gunso, meaning he's got a little like flintlock pistol there. Takashi Akira, who's a samurai, and then Ima and Ashigaru, who's in training there. She has like a little kill stick. And they are, again, 40 points exactly, or sorry, 40 rice exactly. Hiromasa's got paper cartridges as an enhancement. He gets to make the reload of his gun a little bit easier. And then Prefecture training on Ima, restricted to her. She gains reach and push attack 0. She can push people back basically and be defensive. She's a great defensive piece. And then as an event, you can study the line, and you have Prefecture Patrol as your theme. So Prefecture Patrol, models with leadership gain leadership +0/+2. And start phase, gain a pass token for every friendly model that's killed. So now normally when you're outnumbered, you get a pass token. They get additional ones for having models down on top of it. And then steady the line, remove all frightened markers from all Ashigaru within 3 inches of any Gunstone models or 6 inches of Hiromasa. So you get to steady all the Ashigaru fighting with you. I just realized I forgot to pull out my theme card. I have a theme as well. During the end phase, if a model takes damage from the poison trait, this Warband gains a key token. And I get to add X Blood of Orochi tokens to the pool based on the VPs I've scored. So bonuses to my Blood of Orochi on top of that for having my theme. It's a cool theme because the Edo themes besides that are either all temple or all samurai, and having an anybody theme is really, really handy. All right, so we built 45 rice warbands. It's about half the size of a standard tournament game, which is 100 rice, and just below the 70 rice for a quick game. So not huge forces, but enough to show off the game, and that's what comes in the 2-player starter set. And so what we're gonna do now is roll off to see what mission we're gonna play. Sorry, not gonna roll off to that. We're gonna roll off to see who's deploying scenery first for the mission we're gonna play, which is Sekyu. This one right here. So the 3 zones, and they are scored at the even-numbered rounds. The end of round 2, 4, and 6. You get scenario points. Each round you have more rice in a zone than your opponent. And they're all neutral. They're all considered neutral, so they're worth 2 each. If they were friendly or enemy, you'd get more for holding an enemy zone and less for holding a friendly zone. And usually a friendly and enemy zone will be closer to your deployment zone. So it has baseline deployment, which means our models will deploy with their bases touching a table edge, and we'll dice off right now, making a tactical roll. I got a 2, need a 4, to see who is placing the first piece of terrain. Now, you can place up to 6 pieces of terrain, but if someone says stop, the opponent gets 1 more piece. They can't be placed within 2 inches of an objective. So you can go first. Cool. We'll put down a building over here. Oh, okay. Now you can't place impassable terrain within 2 inches of an objective, but you can place things that people can climb over. So we have 4 pieces down.
I'm just gonna stop.
Okay, so I get 1 more. There's also enhancement cards that can be terrain. After setting up general terrain, we would then deploy our special terrain. So for instance, there's like hobbit holes for the gremlins, all kinds of other crazy stuff. But we have done in this case, and then now the place, we would simultaneously declare any special models that we have. We don't have any, or scenario stuff. And then player 1, which is you, decides which player deploys first. And you play your entire warband. So would you like to play first or second?
I'll play first.
Okay, all right, so we're deployed. I'm putting down Kinu, we've got Ishii and Izus, and then for you, you've got Hiromasa in the middle, Akira, who's your big samurai, and then Ima on the flank. So now we're doing first turn. Now there's 6 possible turns in the game. You can score on 2, 4, and 6, and we'll score scenario points at the end of every turn, but they reset on all the turns that we score. So, round 1. I got a 6, you got a 5. All right, so the one thing you are going to want to have for this game, which isn't in the starter set, is 2 different colored dice. Now, whenever we do a melee attack, you have to have one color base. It's always going to be your defense dice, and one color it's always your attack dice. So when you see us rolling, our solid black dice with colored pips are always the defense dice, and the colored ones with the black pips are always the attack dice, which is worth mentioning. About 10, 5 of each color should be fine for the game. So, first things first, actually, before the tactical test, we should have generated key, which is up to our key stats. So everybody has a key stat. So for me, I have 2 key for E2, or for Kinu, 1 for Izus, and 1 for Ishii. And they generate that amount every turn. They can hold the second number. So their stat is 2, 1, and 1, and their reserve maximums are 8, 6, and 6. One's a little bit better with Akira and Hiromasa both generating 2, and then Ima generating 1. But I have the bonus that I can channel my key to other places. So now that we've made our tactical roll, we generate pass tokens based on the difference in models that we have. Neither of us have as different, so we don't get any pass tokens. And then we start the turn. Every model has 2 action counters on them, and when they perform an action, they can either perform a simple or complex actions. Now, simple actions can be a melee attack. A melee attack means you move your speed, which would be your little footy stat over here, and then if you engage an enemy model, then you make a melee swing. A range attack, the same thing. You make a move up to your speed and then shoot a gun if you have one. You could just walk, which is just move your speed. You can run, which is move your speed times 1.5, but it has to be in a straight line, not through difficult terrain. Or you can charge, charge is a complex action rather, which is 2 action tokens. And so you can interact, you can do a simple scenario interaction. So if a scenario requires you to like boop a temple or touch an objective, you can do that, but you can't move during that action. And then there's also simple and complex key feats. Simples cost 1 action, and then complex ones cost 2. Complex actions can be things like complex key feats. So for instance, Kinu has a complex key feat here with a C, contagious poison. She can make guys get poison counters. None of these guys have complex ones, so hers would cost both her action counters if she wanted to do it. You could focus, which means that you'd gain some ki basically, but not do anything else. You can also charge, which is move twice your speed and then make a melee action afterwards in a straight line. So lots of ways. The only ways to get into melee are to make a melee action or make a charge action. For the rest of it, you're walking around. Now, if you do an action, you become tired. You remove one of these, and you put a tired marker next to them. If you are attacked and defend yourself, you also lose an action counter. So there's ways to not be able to activate, and when your action counters are all gone, you're exhausted, which means you're at penalties to do later actions. In the start phase, I also have to assign my Blood of Orochi tokens. I'm going to give both of them to Ishii. That means all of her weapons now cause 1/2 damage, which means you gain a single poison 2 counter if you take damage from her attacks, and that's in the end phase. Will take 2 damage from that counter and then remove it. So I'm gonna keep it simple, and I'm just gonna have good old Iza's here do a run, which means his moveset is 5. He'll run 7.5. You make a run anywhere in your front arc. We're just gonna head up towards this thing, and once I start moving, I have to stay going the same direction. And up there. You do have front and rear 180-degree arcs here, so if I was to be attacked from behind, I'd be surprised. So I want to have my facing towards the enemy. Now he loses an action counter for doing that, and becomes tired. Over to you.
Ima's gonna run. Do much the same. She runs 6. And just be like that.
Well, I think we're just gonna go on to Kinu, and she's gonna take a walk. She can walk 5. Making sure she's slightly in cover. She's not totally in the open from being shot at. And be done. Does she want to channel?
It's a complex to channel.
No, channeling is nothing. She can just do it during activation. She is going to channel.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking of focus.
That's right.
She's going to channel her onto Ishii. And be sitting on 3.
Masa, gonna run.
Take a run.
Another 6. Up you go.
Ishii's going to take a walk. She walks 5. Heading towards the zone like so. And be done. Kira's just gonna walk over the wall. Going 4 and becomes tired.
And he's gonna...
Some Dragon's Vigor.
Oh, no, I can do that at any time.
Anytime? Okay.
We'll just sit on there.
Alright, sweet. Alright, so we've all done 1 now. Everyone has an action counter left. I could have gone back and double activate anybody, but we just went through and did them all 1 at a time. I'm gonna come back now actually to Ishii, and she's gonna make a ranged attack. So she can take a walk. Now she has the lightweight ability on her bow, which is nice. She's gonna walk over to here and just touch this zone. Like that. And at the end of this, she'll become exhausted. And she's gonna take an arrow shot into
Ima.
And she's within 8, which means she's in the medium range for her bow. Her bow is 4, 8, 12. It has the lightweight rule, so I ignore the movement penalty. Now you did run, so that will be the penalty for that. So I have a target number of 5. You are small, so no modifier there, but you did run this turn, and that means that I am +1. Base challenge 6. Now she has a range attack ability of 2 dice, so normally she'd roll 2 dice here. She is going to spend these 3 sweet ki to buy an additional 1 and have 3 dice. When you make a challenge test, you roll your stat in challenge dice. You pick the highest number. If you're only 6s, you can re-roll any dice that you want to try and avoid rolling 1s. And you add up to 2 successes that aren't 1s to the total stat. So my maximum roll here right now is an 8, and my target number is a 6. So the highest I can get is a success level 2. If I roll a 6 and no 1s, but I don't. So I roll a 5 total, which means I miss. Literally just needed 1 more to do it, and she is now exhausted.
Just gonna casually come up here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Take the zone.
I become exhausted. Kinu's gonna go, and she's gonna shoot you with sorcery, which means she gets to walk. So she'll walk 5. She is not lightweight, but she'll get within, I believe 4 is her medium range. Yep. So she's within 4. So target number 5, +1 because I walked, +1 because you ran. So 6 total. 7 total, that's right, sorry. And let's see if I can hit you. 7, I have a range attack of 2. Because in a number, if I can get it, we'll land a hit here at success 0. It's worth a try. No, I got a 6 total, so I missed. She also becomes exhausted. Here comes Hiromasa.
He's gonna walk up as well.
So are you making a range attack or are you gonna walk?
I'm thinking about doing a range attack, but
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna walk. I'd like to shoot you, but it doesn't seem worthwhile right
That's
now.
fair.
So he'll just kind of stand there, keep his front arc on everybody, as you do. And that's it.
Well, we could go in and melee you. We do walk 5. I think I'm in range.
Get right into base
I gotta
to
get
base.
right into base to base, though, and there is a 2 action left. Akira, who could potentially charge me if I'm not smart. But I think what we'll do instead, I think we'll run. We run 7.5, and we're gonna try and get behind you and far enough away that we can't get charged. I'm gonna give this one up anyway. I can't score it, so I'm gonna run like this and become exhausted. Because then I'll be in your rear arc. I can maybe surprise you next turn. It was Akira.
He's gonna drink his potion and get an extra action point this turn. His first action, he's gonna walk and just be like, "Sup, everybody," and then
I'm activated out, so you have to go again.
So I am exhausted, but I'll go again with him, and he's gonna just melee this fella and walk right in there.
I'm gonna melee poor Ishii. He's exhausted, so it's gonna be bad. So I'm on, when you're exhausted, you lose a dice from your dice pool. So my melee stat's 3 normally. I go down, 3 normally, I go down to 2.
Mine's 4, I go down to 2.
All right, so you are currently the active person. I can't do snapshots. There's nothing really for me to do here feat-wise. I'd have to declare first, but I don't have any, and I can't buy dice. So do you have anything you want to do?
Nope.
All right, so now we will both blindly put attack and defense dice in our hands, then roll them at the same time. You are the active model, so you resolve all of your stuff before I resolve all of mine.
Yeah.
I got a 5 for attack, 2 for defense.
I got a 5 for attack, 4 for defense.
Sweet.
I'm gonna re-roll the 3
Because of
I can
martial
do that.
prowess, yep.
Still a 5.
Okay, so 5 to 2, you get a success level 3 strike on me.
Yeah.
So success level 3, which means if you roll snake eyes, you do 0, and you could just kill me if you get a 11, and you're +1.
2d6.
10? 4
Goes
damage.
to- yeah, 10. 4
So
damage.
one hit point left. So I'm success level 1, which means I have to roll at least, and you're armor 3, so I'm -3 my damage here. I'm +0 for my weapon, which means I need to get
2d6 minus 3.
6. I need to get a 9 or better to do any damage here. 9 or better. I'm going to spend Owamu's Tooth to reroll the 2.
Okay.
And still get a 2. So I roll 7 minus 3 is going to be a 4, so no damage. I also don't hit you with the poison. End of the round, you have more points here and here than me, so that's going to give you 4, and then I'm going to get 2 because I am clearly more points than this little lady. Phase, no one's poisoned, no one has any special effects to resolve, so we're going to take off all these. Everyone's going to get 2 action counters back, and we'll generate some ki, that's right. So we're going to go to 2, and 1, he's going to go to 2. My Blood of Orochi to ease us this time, because I still have 2 Blood of Orochi models in play, and it's tactical roll. Yep, so he's going first.
Nope.
It's me. So we're going to go with Isis, and he's going to do a melee action, which means he can walk his 5 and do his Assassinator, because he starts in your rear arc. So because he starts in your rear arc, you become surprised, you spin around, you'll be -1 attack dice, or melee dice. And we do our melee exchange. You have to declare any key feats you want to do first.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a dice, and I am going to just buy that dice.
Okay. Use Veteran for 1.
And then I'm also gonna buy a melee dice.
All right, there you go. So that means that you are extra melee dice, and you don't suffer the penalty for being... You're at 4 dice?
I'm 3 base.
Yeah, and you bought 1.
4 for buying 1.
Yep.
And oh, sorry, just
You're just
4.
not
That's-
-1
I'm
being
not
surprised,
-1.
yeah. But you are still surprised, which means that you don't get the I still get my assassin benefits. You also have reach, so you have the initiative. Sweet. I tried to assassinate exactly the wrong guy. All right, so we get to put down our dice, and let's
resolve
use...
first.
You resolve first, that's right. It's rolling. Sweet.
5, 0.
So you get attack. We get attack 0. That's right. Yeah, because those are both 0s. And then defense 5 to my attack 5, which means I get a success level of 0.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe not
we at least hit you.
Yep.
And then I got a success 0, which means I have to roll a 9 to do any damage here. But I am piercing 1, and I've got a combo attack, which won't work here because I didn't get a high enough success level.
And
so
armor 2.
You're armored down to 1 then because of piercing. So I'm -1 this roll. I have to roll a 10 or more to do any damage. Can we stab you in the face? Nope. And we both use an action and become tired because we're both in melee. Anima.
We're gonna take him down. I'm gonna walk into you.
Okay.
Bap you with the
With the melee
training
sticks?
stick.
Okay. Gotta go for it. Hit the training stick. So you have reach and push attack, which means if you win...
No, I just have reach.
No, your training, prefecture training, grants you push attack 0. I'm not gonna bother doing the push attack, because you don't want to get out of... Well, because you can push me out of the zone, that's all.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's
Right,
true.
that's the only reason why. I mean, you'll still just be tired, so you can still do it later.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd rather keep doing melee because I don't want to get shot.
No, that's fair. You don't
not
need
very
to, not me
good
to,
at
you
melee.
don't need to
I'm not very
Hadouken you. Yeah,
What's your melee dice?
It's 2 dice.
Me too.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here.
I resolve first.
You do resolve first, yeah. What do we react to now?
3 and 4. Ooh, double defense.
4 total, so no
Nothing
successes.
happens.
Lose an action dice and become tired. Well, I think we're gonna go with Ishii, and she's gonna try and get the hell out of there. So we have to make a melee attack now, and if I successfully defend or don't take any damage, I get to move away from him. Otherwise, I stay in melee.
And this is against Akira?
It's against Akira, yeah.
Okay.
So allocating dice. You want to do any feats?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to swing at you.
All right, here we go. Okay, I'll reroll that. How about an 8?
How about an 8?
Okay, success 0.
That's good enough. You're not running from me yet. So 2d6 plus 1?
You're 9. You're an 8.
9.
That's 1. Kills me. I'm tired.
Yes. And I've used an action.
You've used an action, yeah. To you. Who wants to go next?
We're gonna go with Ima.
Okay, we're here.
And yep, we're gonna fight your lady there.
Let's do it. Push tag.
Yep.
Okay, makes sense, because I can't activate after saying because I'll be exhausted.
I'll resolve first, so
Here we go.
please don't block this. 7?
I get to reroll this.
I got it all right. I'm
That's
okay,
fine.
though.
Yeah.
I made it.
Push me to melee.
So damage 0. I can hurt you. Is my stick minus 0?
No, you're damage 0. If you do the push attack, you don't do any damage to me. You just push me out of the way.
Just 1 inch, right?
Yeah. No. Should be whatever it says. Hang on. Push me back until I leave your zone of control, and then you were both exhausted. Well, here we go. Let's see if we can do it. Come on. Let's get him, Isis. You got a chance here, buddy. You're still poisony, so let's just make a melee, and we'll do a combo attack. Engaged, you don't get your reach, which means I'll resolve first. You're not going to use any key abilities.
I have no key.
All right, there we go. Let's fight. Ha! I can reroll that.
I can reroll this.
Yep.
So success 0.
Success 0.
And -1.
All right, so once again, I need to roll I'm plus nothing, so I'm success 0, which means I need to roll a 9. Do me damage. Goes to a 10 because of your armor, but my pierce. Boxcars. All right, well, you take 2 poison, or 1 poison 2, and 3 damage.
2 and 2.
Sorry, 2 damage. Yeah, 2 and 2 poison, because I'm still -1 overall. It's just Akira left, who isn't exhausted, who can do something.
He's just going to set himself up to dumpster this lady now.
Okay. All right, so then you take your 2 damage from poison in the end phase, and we score. So you control all 3, which means you get 6. We all reset back to 0, and you score the VP for round 2. All right, well, we're not doing the greatest right now, but let's do some super sweet key generation. So I'm going to go to 4 key on Kinu, and then Ishii's going to go to 2. Sorry, Isis is going to go to 1. So 2 Blood of Orochi points. I think I'm going to put them on Isis again. Tactical roll time. Let's see who's going first. It's me. Well, I really only have 1 play here. I need to try and Hadouken somebody to death. I think I just stand there and do it. I'm going to stand still and make a ranged attack. And just try and kill you. So we have sorcery within 2 inches. So we're going to be just blasting you. I'm going to buy an extra die. So I go to 3 dice. And it's 4. The success level is target number is a 4+ right now.
Because we're just standing here.
You're just standing there, yeah. See if we can get it. 3 dice, 4+. Oh my god, I got a 5.
Yeah.
That was horrible. No, you take a damage roll at +1. So success level 1. I can't believe I didn't just dumpster that girl. +1 the damage roll. So basically getting a 5 doing damage here. I do a 9, which will be 2 damage, and you take a poison. You should have an extra key as well, because someone took poison damage. Well, you can't beat the dice. So she becomes tired, and it's back to you.
Do a melee attack with Akira.
Walk in 4.
Hello.
Make the stabs. Use the hack
We're
ability.
actually going to do Dokute.
Dokute,
Yeah.
which is what?
I can make you reroll one of your defense dice.
Nice. Buy an extra die.
Yeah.
All right, so you go to 0 key, and you've got 5 dice with martial prowess.
4 dice
to my
because I do
2.
have to give up 1 because
To do
I
the special move. That's right, to do
Yeah.
Dokute. That's right. Special attack.
Those
And...
defenses.
Ha! There we go.
Okay.
As good as you can get. 7. 7.
7?
Yeah.
I can reroll one of these just
can.
because.
Try and get a 6.
Nope.
But if you got a 1, you would have just missed.
Yeah. And I'll make you reroll one.
Sure. If I get a 0. Nope.
Nope.
So 7 to 7. And that's success 0, yeah. You're at +1, you need to roll 10. So you need to roll 8. Doing damage.
I should have just gone for crit. Should have gone for crit.
Oh, you would have killed me. Does no damage. I'm exhausted.
I become tired.
Well, let's go with Isis. See if we can fight you. Let's do a melee attack. Ready? I've got 3 melee dice to your...
3 melee dice.
3 melee dice. Let's see what we got. And... Oh!
I want it to live. 7.
So you took 7 to my 6. Become tired and we just bounce off each other.
Yep. We're going to have Ema come in then.
Yeah, make the stabs.
Toe the zone. Bap you with the stick. Now, I believe you don't change facing again.
No, I do rotate to face you, yeah.
Because it's my act.
Yeah, whenever that happens, I rotate to face you, but I'll be -2 dice to a minimum of 1 now, so I only go to 1 die. Because you are now outnumbering me. So you can't go to 0 dice.
I am going to buy a dice, though.
Why not?
3.
Let's see what I get. I better roll this 1 dice really well. Ah! Oh my
4?
god. 4?
Success 2?
Yep.
You might have tried to bot me. You never know.
I only have 1 down.
9 on a success 2.
1 damage.
3 damage?
9 on... Oh, sorry, on 2. 3 damage, you're right. Isis will try and stab you again. He's not doing the best, but we'll try it. We must kill you. Ready? Here we go. Same time rolling.
Back here.
6.
Oh.
Okay. Success
So
4.
success 4. Yep.
Yeah. So success 4. Let's see what we got. So -1 to this because of Pierce.
I could be dead.
I hope you are.
9
8?
is probably it.
-1. So that's 4 damage. That just kills you.
Yeah.
Sliced. That means we don't resolve his damage die because I was the active model. And I become exhausted. Here's gonna go try and kill Kinu.
Yep.
That makes sense. Attack. I'm outnumbered, so I turn to face you again. Stop stabbing me. It happens. I block it all.
And reroll this.
Okay. I block it all.
Wow. Okay.
You have to do it one more time with Ema.
Yep.
All right, let's see who we got. 6 to 1.
6 to 0.
Oh, it's a 0. That's right.
So 2d6 on success level 6.
Oh my god.
This is
I'm just dead. It's base 3. I just die.
That's a
It doesn't
9.
matter what happens. Yeah, it's like 7 damage.
Take your 7.
She's just dead. She's gonna score a zone at the end of the round to 2, and it's my 10-point assassin. You're gonna take a damage from that. Yep. That will mean that Isis will generate a key. Things aren't looking great. Isis has 1 Blood of Orochi to bring a counter on, and we're going into round 4, outnumbered pretty heavily. I get 2 pass tokens to your 1.
You only get 1.
I get 2 out of 2 dead guys.
I have 1.
Oh, that's right. I remember by 1. That's right.
Yeah.
But you get an additional 1 because you have a dead body. So you have
I also
two pass tokens to my 1.
No.
No, that's right. You have the 1 from having a dead body.
Yeah.
So basically, I don't have a pass token because you can just cancel with my pass. And we are on to key generation, which means Isis gets an extra 1, and C's going first. I got a 6.
You can have that first turn again.
I want to give you the first turn.
Okay, I pass.
I pass too.
All right. Ema's going to go.
Make that real simple. You can go stand in the zone. I think we just run, because that's all we really can do. So we're gonna run 7.5. Over to here. Be like, what's up, nerds? Facing towards.
Akira's going to go. And just walk into the zone.
And wait.
And be like, go ahead. Jump him.
I really ought to. I think we just walk back. And take the zone. Go with Akira.
Gonna walk up to here. And then walk again. And be like, what's up, nerd?
He's
Sleep
just
it
gonna
off.
go. Yeah, he's just gonna stand there and be tired.
He'll be facing towards you because I don't want you to just assassinate me.
Good.
And Pokey Stick will back off a little bit.
So enter 4, you're gonna score up to 8, and that'll give you the round. And go to 2, which means I can't win now, but I could potentially murder some more dudes. Alright, so key generation. Gain another 1. Blood of Orochi on here. And let's make the tactical roll. See who's going first.
2.
Is me. We're just gonna go in. We're gonna walk into melee.
Yep.
We go 2.5, 2.5. Go fight Akira. We're not the best at this, but we're gonna try. And we'll do combo attack, and we will buy an extra melee die for 3. Why not? Buy a die.
I'm gonna do buy dice and crit.
Okay, I'm gonna combo attack. Let's see what we got. Big numbers, no whammy.
It's a big number. 8 to 0. I'm gonna re-roll this one.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's super relevant. Yeah, because now I'm only success 1. Yeah, which means I don't get my combo strike, and I'm only success level 1. I'm Pierce 1, so your armor 3 goes down to 2.
Yep.
-2 this roll. I got to roll a 11 to do any damage. I do not.
Hey,
Your success level
4.
4. I'm just gonna die probably.
This +1.
That's a 7 on 4.
It's only 4 damage.
4 damage. Almost kills me. 1 left. Yeah, and rolled that 6 in the defense die. I would have gotten 2 separate damage rolls on success 4 and success 2, and potentially just killed him.
Eva's gonna walk in and wrap you with a stick.
Do it. Yeah, I'm outnumbered, so I go down to 2 dice.
I'm only 2 dice.
Okay.
Let's
see what we got.
Abilities?
Nope.
All right. 5. Oh,
5.
no.
So I block it,
0.
and you take a success 5.
That's okay. I just need to do 1 point of damage.
Okay, try and kill me.
What do I need to roll?
And 9. Nope.
7. Nothing happens.
Okay, and then you take a success 5. So the base damage is 2 plus on, or is 2 on this one. And you take 3. Exactly enough to kill you. Oh my god, I can't believe there's just 2 models left. And I'm exhausted now. Here's last action.
I'm gonna attack
I
you.
can't act. You attack me? Sounds good. I'll attack back. It's your 4. I'm going to combo attack because I might as well.
Yep.
Okay. I block 6 and block you completely, and then do success 1. I block 6 and tie you, so you're success 0.
Yep.
Success 0.
+1 on the roll.
Nope. And then I get a success 1.
Yep.
-1, 2 because of Pierce. Yeah. And 5 is still nothing. Can't believe we're still alive. Last round of the game, round 6. You're not in the zone.
I was until we got.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
No, you just came in. I wasn't in. Oh, did you?
I was in it, and then I think I've gotten nudged back because I walked.
Round. I generate a key. I'll keep the Blood of Orochi on Isis. And we're into 2 actions. Tactical roll to see who goes first. And it's me.
Oh no.
Oh no, we fight. Well, it means I'm active. So do your thing. What do you want to do?
Buy a dice.
Okay, I'm gonna combo strike. That's it. Everyone rolls at the same time. And I got a 7 to 5. So success 2. Martial
You roll
prowess.
this one?
Sure.
Still a 5.
Saying success 2. I get 2 damage rolls. The first one is I need at least a 4 to do some damage here, but I'm -2 because of piercing your armor.
So 6.
6 does
0. No, 1
success
damage.
4. Yeah. So success 2 rather.
1 damage.
Yeah. 2 damage. Damage and a poison 1 and a success 0. So I need to roll an 11 here to do any damage. Nope, nothing. It's 5. I think I just die. I can't possibly not die. Hey, I'm dead.
You take 7 damage.
7 damage. I'm pretty dead. Then you score the last round. Yep, and you go to 3 VPs, and that's game. All right, so there you go. Another Let's Play for Bushido Risen's Son as we take a look at this dueling samurai fantasy game. Things I really liked, even though I was getting like beaten on scenario towards the end of the game, we still went to the last model. You know what I mean? Like my assassin did his job and stabbed a bunch of people. And that it feels like every encounter, every like melee attack is dangerous. Because you don't know if you're gonna get hurt or not, right? Like there's a chance that you might just get like stabbed.
And having
or you low
abilities
roll.
that like when you have initiative, you resolve your damage first. So even if you're terrible, you can just accept your fate and be like,
and just hopefully kill somebody. And that's what I was doing at the end there. Where I'm like, well, she might kill me, but I'm going first, so she can't get reach when she's engaged in melee. Let's see if we can do this. There's a bunch of options. So I like that it's a tactical game. You're thinking about every engagement. You're not just lumping damage off each other. You know what I mean? By like striking an initiative order or whatever. There's actually like how much do I want to go offensive or defensive over the course of the game. So we're going to jump over to 70 points, which is the short game style, just to increase point values. You're going to play with the new Savage Wave starter sets, which is going to be cool. So this is the Gremlins from Gremlins. This is what happens if you feed a Mogwai after midnight, you get a whole horde of these guys. They're led by the Onis. But the new starter set for them is basically led by goblins. So you have some goblin heroes, you got a bunch of like goblin raiders and stuff. The cards are actually compatible with the old goblin blister too. So like the old goblin blister, I think, or Bakemono blister gets you one each of the archer, raider, and spearman, I think. It looks like
it's definitely a spearman and an archer.
But it's a guy with 2 picks. You know, yeah.
He could be a cleaver, he could be a raider, and he could be a basher.
He has like 2 like
of the 3
weird war picks. I think he's a raider. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a really neat little box set. So
he's the basher actually.
He's the basher, yeah.
I got to double check. The 2 of them both use improvised weapons.
Right.
It doesn't actually like they're using the same weapon.
What's cool is if you buy that blister to go with the starter set, you basically have 100 rice, and you're not worried about getting new cards for that blister if you find an old one, because they all go off the same card because they're a horde. So the same model is represented by the same stack card that comes in the starter set. So yeah, you'll see that in 2 weeks. So big thanks for watching. Big thanks for Owen playing some Bushido with me. Until next time, I'm Ash. And we're gonna. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirt, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.